My name is Hastuti from class A.
My name is Dina Aulia, I'm from class A. In this video, we will tell a story to fulfill the final assignment of speaking for social communication. Alden's Love Potion. Once upon a time, in a remote village in the middle of the wilderness, there lived a young wizard named Alden. Alden is a man full of curiosity and a desire to create magical potion that can change the world. This time, however, his curiosity leads him into an unexpected adventure.
Alden, with his long gray hair and fluttering purple robes, sat at his desk filled with bottles of all sorts of magical ingredients. He had spent days, even months, concocting the most powerful love potion ever. He wanted to create a potion that could make two people fall in love with each other more than ever, without any doubts and worries.
However, in the darkness of his dark laboratory, Alden had made a fatal mistake. Instead, the potion he had created made people fall in love with each other. Instead of tomatoes, yes, tomatoes, the red fruit commonly found in the gardens, and not just one or two people were affected, but the entire village.
As the villagers began to notice the strange change happening to them, panic set in. Couples who had been married for decades suddenly became infatuated with the tomatoes they grew in their back gardens. Young stars who had never paid attention to vegetables before were now spending hours just gazing at them with affectionate eyes.
Of course, Alden was shocked by the result of his failed experiment. However, he also couldn't help but laugh at the mess he had created. However, as he attempted to correct his mistake, he encountered an unexpected difficulty.
How can we live a normal life if everyone is in love with tomatoes? A villager complained to Alden, planting a large tomato in his hands.
I didn't mean to make such a mess, Alden replied, trying to stifle a laugh.
However, as time went on, the situation in the village became more and more chaotic. The village market was filled with people scrambling to buy tomatoes, and the tomato farmers became filthy rich overnight. However, it did not bring true happiness, as the love they felt was only a false love directed at the fruit.
In the midst of the chaos, Alden felt responsible for righting his wrongs. He began to work hard, searching for an antidote potion that could return things to normal. However, the more he experimented, the more problems he ran into.
I think we should find a way to stop the effects of this potion, a bird farmer told Alden, lovingly stroking his beloved tomatoes.
You're right, but I'm not sure what we should do, Alden replied, feeling depressed by the weight of responsibility he felt.
However, in the midst of that despair, a young woman named Elena appeared. Elena was the daughter of a prominent tomato farmer in the village, and she was unlike anyone else. She was unaffected by the love potion Alden had created, and she had a brilliant idea on how to end this mess.
Elena, you have any ideas? Asked Alden, hope in his eyes.
We need to find the source of this potion's power and destroy it, Elena replied firmly.
With Elena's help, Alden began to conduct further investigation into the love potion he had created. They trekked through the dark and dense forest, facing various dangers and obstacles. However, they didn't give up, as they knew that the fate of their village depended on their success.
After days of grueling searching, they finally found the place they were looking for. Inside a dark and haunted cave, they found a Neville who hid the source of their love potion's power.
He must be stopped, said Alden, determined.
Using their magical skills, Alden and Elena managed to defeat the evil wizard and destroy the source of the love potion's power. When they returned to the village, they were greeted with thunderous applause and thanks from relieved villagers.
I'll never forget what you did for us, a tomato farmer told Alden and Elena, hugging them tightly.
For the common good, Alden replied with a relieved smile on his face.
With the chaos they had solved, Alden and Elena became heroes in their village. They learned that with cooperation and determination, they can overcome any problem that comes their way, even if it's a problem they created themselves. They also learned that true love cannot be forced or influenced by magic, but must grow naturally between two hearts that love each other sincerely.
From that day on, Alden promised to be more careful in creating new potions, and Elena remained faithful in supporting him in the young wizard's journey to become the best. And in their small village, the story of the witch and the farmer who saved the village from tomato love became a legend that would be told for years.
Thus, their village returned to a life of peace and happiness, no longer affected by magical potion that might bring disaster. And Alden and Elena remains heroes at heart,